Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Arc Basics, a show where we break down the ABCs of how to start an arc, how to accomplish things, how to achieve things, how to be the best you possibly can be. That's right, we're going with the full ABCs of arc. A for arc, B for basic, C for, well, whatever you want it to be. C can be anything. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Arc Basics. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and today we're going to knock out a quick one. That's right. Today we're going to be talking about some of those high-end guys. Yeah, the little dudes that you see in the water that like to come up and like to shock you and like to just make you have a really bad day. Love to destroy your dinos. Love to stun lock them because that is totally a thing in this game. Trust me, it is a bad thing. You're swimming along. Next thing you know, you're like, hey, look at the tiny little jellyfish. And then all of a sudden it comes up to you, you see like little lightning shocks around you, and then you can't move. You're knocked off your dino's stuck there in the water, and you really can't do a dang thing with them. That's right, we're talking about those guys, the Cnidaria, or the Cnidaria, or the, yeah, however you want to pronounce it. I pronounce it the Cnidaria. Sometimes just Cnidaria, all depends on my mood. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so yeah, today we're going to be talking about them. Now, you cannot tame these guys. That is the unfortunate bit. You cannot tame them. But I am making a basics about this because there are so many cool things that you can do with these guys just by farming them for their biotoxin. Yeah, certain things you need to avoid and certain ways just to easily harvest them. Because, here, let me show you. Down here in my refrigerator, we've got a whole bunch of biotoxin. Yeah, I'd love to have this stuff on hand because it is wicked handy. Now, this stuff right here, as compared to, hold on, narcotic. Let me punch up a narcotic. Really quick, we only need one. Here, let's go with the whole stack. We only need one, grab a whole stack. That's the way we work. Alright, so, yeah. Compared to, narcotic. Now, the difference between narcotic and biotoxin here. Now, narcotic, it doesn't have a spoil timer. That's one of the big things that it has going for it. No spoil timer whatsoever. The biotoxin does have a spoil timer. Yeah, it's a little bit longer of a spoil timer than some things. But yeah, it does eventually spoil, but it also stacks up to 100, which means that the spoil timer doesn't affect it nearly as bad as quite a few other things. You know, like prime meat doesn't stack at all, mutton, stuff like that, you know, and then you get regular meat, only goes up to stack 30, stuff like that. So, yeah, well, regular cooked meat, you know, stuff like that. So when it has a stack of 100, that means that the spoil timer really doesn't affect it as bad, but it does still affect it, which is quite unfortunate. But narcotics, or say, go with like, let's pretend there's a narco berry right here, because we're going to be talking about narco berries as well. Because narco berries, each individual narco berry provides 7.5 torpor for each narco berry that you feed the animal that you're taming. Narcotics give 40. Yes. All right. So if you the difference between narcotic and narco berry, it's quite substantial. Yeah. All right. But biotoxin gives double that of a narcotic. It gives 80. Yes, which means that biotoxin will. This is the stuff that I prefer to tame gigas and quetzals and stuff with, is because their torpor goes down wicked fast. They have a ton of torpor, so to get that torpor back up there, biotoxin. That's the stuff you need to use. All right, so now we're going to be talking about Cnidaria and how to actually farm them. Wait, did I just run out of room in that? I totally did. Holy crap, give me that. Take that back. All right, so now we're going to be talking about ways to farming these guys and also how they appear out in the wild. Alright, so over here on the beach, there's a couple of different easy ways of actually finding Cnidaria, getting them, and then just killing them. Alright, so we don't need any armor for this. What you really want to do is just kind of swim out here, out in the little bits. And I've already got a couple bags of stuff out here from when I cleared up some megalodons that wanted to be pesky little jerks. Yeah. Alright, but yeah, you just find a couple, bits of Cnidaria up here. Just kind of shoot them. Now, chances are, if you already have, if you're in the market to actually harvest some Cnidaria, chances are you're gonna have increased crossbows. If not, you can totally do this with just level 1s. All right, and then now that we have them out like that, we can just go out there and then harvest them. Or another way is you take a Pelagornis, fly out here to the water.
and you just kind of kill them this way. Because Pelagornis, they can kind of one-shot these guys. Because they are wicked tough. Until they do that. But yeah, once they do that and they shock you, then it's kind of all over. But if you can keep out of range of these guys, it's really cool. All right, here, let me show you. You just kind of float above the water like that, and then you can totally just one-shot these guys. Or if they're down low, sometimes you can get them. If not, you can just pop off, use a pick, go grab a whole ton of biotoxin from these guys that are way down below. Right, but there's also an even easier way of getting these guys, or getting the biotoxin that you need. Come here, I need to ride you, man. All right, I'm getting the biotoxin for these guys. But then you also saw what happened when I got close to that guy. It shocked me. That's what happens to any dinosaur that you actually that you touch one of the jellyfish or the Cnidaria with. It's not good, and they will constantly stun lock your guy until he can either get out of there, or he dies, or you kill all of them. Yeah, it's bad. It's really, really, really bad. All right, but now let's go get our other guy that is even better at harvesting these guys. Because you can harvest them with Mosas, you can harvest them with Tusoteuthis. And with Tusos, it's actually kind of good because Tusos have a long-range attack that can, kill a bunch of things at ranged. Let me get rid of this. We don't need all that stuff. All right, Tusos can kind of, kill them at range, but if they still contact the main body of the Tuso, they'll stun you. With Mosas, you have to get a little bit closer than with the Tuso, and they'll still stun you and knock you off, which is kind of unfortunate. But, let's get over here to our other guy, which you don't have any of that problems with. All right, now the best guys, the absolute best guys for harvesting up biotoxin is these guys down here, which I have lovingly named Sea Pickle, because they look like sea pickles. That's right. All right, it's Basilosaurus. These guys are amazing, and I had a runaway megalodon in the pen when I first got there, so yeah. But yeah, these guys right here, go out, farm some Cnidaria. Let's go see if we can find one. And then we'll show you just how easy it is to farm these guys with Cnidaria. Because these guys, with their big blubber, with their whale blubber, they don't take any shock damage from anything. Nothing that shocks does anything to them, which is very, very fortunate for us. It's amazing, actually, how good these guys are. And these guys right here, and because of that fact, that means that these guys right here are also the best ones for doing the underwater caves. So where you don't get hit by Tusoteuthis, you don't get stunned by Cnidaria, you don't get stunned by the Electrophorus, the leeches. All right, I'm gonna be out here for a sec. Bring you guys back as soon as we find some Cnidaria. All right, here we go. All right, now let's just let these guys shock away. See? It's doing absolutely nothing to us. And also, this kind of highlights their attack of how it looks. And if we were on any other dinosaur, we would be in really, really bad shape. See how quickly we just cleared that one up? Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it really is. All right, so now there's one other really awesome use for the biotoxin that comes from the Cnidaria. So let's get back over to the main base and let's discuss that, because it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, so now that we're back over here at the main base, let's run inside of here with our booty that we've gotten. All right, and let's grab up, let's see, where are the regular trig? Okay, we got 64 trig darts. All right, so now what this takes, it's either in a fabricator or in a tech replicator, and I'm gonna be using a tech replicator. You can use a fabricator if you want. I've got this, I've got all my stuff loaded up into it, so we're just gonna use this. All right, so now it takes a whole ton of biotoxin for each one of these. Let's go like this, up here. Shocking trank darts, and these are the ones that we're going to be crafting. It's 3 biotoxin, 2 metal ingots, and 1 tranquilizer dart. Now, what's unfortunate about these things is they do spoil, but when they spoil, they spoil back into the regular tranquilizing dart. So you never lose completely what you crafted, but just make sure that, yeah, put your stuff in a refrigerator. All right, so let's put that in there. We've got some of this. Let's take that in there. We've got some metal. Turn that sucker on. Let's go like this. shocking trank darts, and then, you know, we don't need a whole ton, so let's just go 20. There we go. Super easy, super simple, and these things will knock out just about anything. These things are so much more effective than regular trank darts. It's amazing. Yeah, it really, really is. Yeah, these things, shocking trank darts compared to regular I put away. Wait, all my tranquilizers are right here. I need those. I need those back. Give me those. All right, but yeah, regular tranquilizer darts, which are these things right here, just the standard ones fired out of a regular long neck rifle, they give, a total of 221 torpor when fired out of a primitive long neck rifle. It's 156 torpor right up front, but it's 65 torpor over the course of the next, was it 8 seconds? Yeah, something like, no, it's 5 seconds. Over 5 seconds. There we go. 5 seconds. But the tranquilizer darts, the shocking tranquilizer darts, they give 312 instant torpor, and then an additional 130 torpor over the next 5 seconds. So these things right here are easily 3 times the power of these. Well, not easily, but maybe double, actually. Let's go with double. These things are double of what these things are. It is quite impressive. It's amazing. If I'm going to go out and knock out things that have a ton of torpor and a really big pain in the butt, and you have to, like, follow them around halfway across the map, and then you're trying to figure out exactly, you know, what all, which direction they're going, if they're going to 50-50 or not. Yeah, all sorts of stuff like that. Shocking trank darts are the things I use. Yeah, it really does make a difference. All right, so hey, anyway, I hope the video helped you out. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate that. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo, and take it easy, everybody.